This is not the TOA Industry synthetic human. What up, everyone? And thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles. And what you're looking at here is not the real deal. This is from 1000 Toys TOA Industry Synthetic Human. I think it's TOA Heavy Industry 1/12 scale synthetic human. I don't think these come from any particular comic, manga, or any type of media like that. I think this figure was just made to look really cool. And this is not the real deal. This is a clone. This is a fake. I bought this on eBay. There's actually a US seller. I forgot the name. I'll probably put it in the description down below. And they're selling these for $25. The real deal is $75. Wow, you're having quite a savings there. But is it worth it? That's the question we're going to ask today. Is this worth it? Let's find out. And let's open them. Actually, I forget. It's actually a sliding box. I have not looked at this yet. And the head is missing. Oh, shoot. I think it's supposed to come with a... Yeah. It does not come with a faceplate. Actually, let's open it up and let's see what's really going on here. I think mine is missing a faceplate. Oh, man. You guys, I'm finding this out. Well, there you go. It might not be worth it right off the bat, unfortunately. I'm probably going to have to email the seller that sold this to me because it is not a complete figure. So far, this is not a good recommendation. Let me try to rip the face off because I don't like it when he doesn't have a face, a proper face. And so there he is. This is the TOA Industry, Heavy Industry, or something like that, synthetic human. I really wanted this face. I was really looking forward to this. Actually, hold up. Yes, okay, it just fell off. Whew, okay, good, because I don't like this one. I like this one. Now let's put this one on. And I think the reason, okay, I already found a problem. The reason why that did not come on is because of the fact that it is so loose. That is incredibly loose. My goodness, that is horribly loose. I also noticed the eyeball fell out, and I have to put that one on. This is starting not to be a very good start to this figure. I haven't even messed with the joints or anything. All right, everyone, please stand by. I have to really fix this eye. It's going to annoy the crap out of me if I don't. All right, so this is not a good start to this figure. For one, the eye fell off, and I had to take my micro pliers here and put it back in. If you did not have micro pliers, this could be a very big problem because these are very fragile. They're very small, and if you lose one, you pretty much lose the eye forever. I know these are not too expensive, especially when compared to the real one, but I don't think the real one has this problem. Also, there is an imperfection in the eyeball, which is another reason why the eye fell out. So we have a permanent left-looking eye, and it's never going to look anywhere else unless I take the eyeball out again and sand down that part, which is a little bit too much work for right now. I guess I could try to adjust it. No, that's not going to happen. So we're just going to keep it looking left or slightly up, or... I'm trying to mess around here. Hold on one second. Let me adjust this accordingly. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I'm having trouble. I know this is not a good start, but it might actually be a good figure once we get things going here. So we're just going to leave the eyes like that, and we're going to plug this face in. Now, so far, that is not a tight fit. That is a problem for me because this could just fall out so easily, which it did in the box. So let's look at everything else. Let's see the paint and everything, the paint and detail on him. So far, let's look deeper into this figure. All the joints are extremely tight, and it looks really good. It actually looks like what the box is telling us it should offer. I think the only problem I have is that it seems like we have some paint defects here on the midsection. I don't know if you guys see that. This is not painted very well. It's not very clean at all, in my opinion. I don't know if the real one has this problem, but so far I am not liking the way the green is painted on him. The white, on the other hand, looks really nice. It has that shiny synthetic human type look. Very Hollywood looking. Also, I noticed that the kneecaps are painted a different color white. Is that a problem? No, not too bad. I mean, it's a synthetic human, but I guess my main issue with the paint here is the green doesn't look well. The face looks okay. I don't know, it doesn't quite look like what that should look like. It looks like it's a little bit too wide. It needs to be a little bit thinner. I don't know if the real one has this problem. Now, I did a little bit of research. I looked at other people's videos, and that is not the problem. This face does not want to stay. It is so loose. But besides the face being loose, everything else is really tight. And from what I've been hearing, this guy is really articulated, and he is. Look at that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think my only negative I have right now is that the face looks a little too fat. Or a little too wide. I wouldn't say fat. Come on. That's not that bad. It looks like more like a mask than it does like it should be a part of him. Which it doesn't look like it's a part of him. Where everything else looks like it should. That does not look that good, in my opinion, right here. And the paint, the green paint, just doesn't look that good. It's not painted well for a clone. See, look at this. Let's just look at here. I'm just going to zoom in right there. See that? That just looks awful. I believe the real one does not have this problem. This is not painted well, but in terms of functionality and tightness of the joints, yes, very good. And this, my gosh, I hate that so much right now. I cannot get that face to stay on for the life of me. I'm this close to just doing a super glue mod right now. But yeah, anyway, so far, I don't know, he's like, I guess if I were to give it a number, I'd give this like a 6 out of 10 in terms of paint and detail. Maybe 5 at the lowest, 6 at the highest. So yeah, he's just okay, in my opinion. So let's go over articulation and scale. Let's see how tall he's standing. Let's see if I can get him to stand up straight, which I can. And he's looking to be at around a little bit above 5.5 inches. And of course, we've got to compare him to other action figures from different companies. And what we have here is an SH Figure Arts Iron Man. Marvel Legends Iron Man. We've been using Iron Man a lot, haven't we? And yeah, right there. And of course, we got to compare him with Figma's, which I hear he actually holds Figma guns well. So of course, we have to put little armory figures. Look at this. And as you can see, he or she or it scales really well with other action figures from different toy lines. So let's talk about articulation, and then we'll go into accessories. So what we have here is an up and down at the toe. We have an up and down here at the ankle. Looks like we have a nice smooth double joint here at the knee. We have a thigh swivel. We do have a, as you can see, you can hear from that creak, that's a really tight leg joint. And I'm just going to let that face stay. And I hear that the good thing about these figures, yeah, so that's a really nice tight midsection, is that you can take them apart and move them, like move their parts over to others, and this isn't bad at all. Looks like we got three midsection joints, which is a lot. So he has a decent ab crunch. Yeah, he's a really nice ab crunch, actually. And of course, we have a butterfly joint. We have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball joint there at the wrist, and 2 joints at the neck, looking to be over 20 points of articulation, really articulated. Joints are tight, mask is not. You know, I'm sorry guys, we're just gonna have to leave that off. That is just not working out for me. We'll put that in the B-roll with the face on. So let's look at accessories here. Let's see what we got here. And before we go into the hands, this is the manual, I believe. And he tells you how to adjust the eyes and everything. Yeah, the actual looks much better in terms of the face. And let's look here. It looks like we should be able to put the eyeballs into the skull face, but I don't think we're going to do that just because it's just so loose. It's not going to happen. And we get a knife. What it looks like. And let's open that up and let's see what's going on here. And that looks really cool, except for that defect right there. Looks like it came from a mold. Yeah, that's not very good. That's a problem. Then again, 25 bucks. I guess it's not too big of a deal. Or big, yeah, it's not too big of a deal. And then of course we got 4 hands here, and let's go over those hands. They are taped in. So I got to remove them from their prison. So far, he's okay. I think what's really killing it for me is that face just refuses to stay in. I might do a Pledge 4K mod before I do some B-roll or super glue mod or something. And the one thing that I hear is that he holds guns really well, and I heard that from D Amazing. I was watching his review before I decided to open this guy up. Let's put it with a fist. Why not? No, he has to have an open hand for some guns. So before I put that face on, I got to show you some new little armories I got. I have here the AA-12. Really excited. This is the real one. I know I have a clone one. That one sucks. This one is really cool looking. And as you can see, look at that. That looks... Oh my god, I really like the way that looks. Let's see if we can get that face on. Sure, why not? Just to complete the look. And there you have it. Him holding the AA-12. These guys look really cool with little armory guns. I have to say, wow. And another gun that we're going to put on is my brand new little armory P90, which is really cool. Before we go into the P90, I just want to show you this AA-12, because this is something I just built. Looks like we got the AA-12 logo on there. And the build is really nice. It was really easy to put together. You got shotgun shells there. And look at this, the magazine removes. You also get a stick mag, but of course you got to have the drum mag. Come on. And we got the light and the grip here. And it looks really solid, very solidly built. And last, let's look at the P90. We got a silencer there. We got the red dot on top. And the magazine is clear, as you can see. It's really nice. You can't really see the bullets in there, but it gets the job done. And it goes, the magazine goes in just like the real thing. So let's see if he can hold the P90. Now, holding a P90 for a figure could be difficult. Let's see if we can get it. By the way, I've noticed his hands are actually quite bendy in terms of his fingers. So it makes it like really easy to fit in a gun, which is a nice, refreshing thing to see. Usually it's difficult to hold, for them to hold weapons. And there he has it with the P90. That looks really cool. Again, face just keeps coming off. And let's see if we can have him shoulder aim this guy. And he can. Oh, that's so... Okay. We really need a super glue mod this guy. And there you have it. Looking really sharp with that P90. Wow, look at that. This looks really good. It looks good, I have to say. This is definitely a selling point for me, making this almost worth it, I'd have to say. Almost. I don't know, guys. It's up to you. It's up to you. Honestly, you guys have to let me know down in the comments down below if from what you're seeing, from what's going on with me, with the face and everything, is it really worth it to you? This is $25 shipped, I believed. So yeah, that's about it. I guess we can put this knife in the B-roll. So my final take on this is he's okay. He's not horrible. I'm pretty sure with some modding we can fix the face part. The green paint on him is atrocious, in my opinion. Not very good. So he's a maybe buy, a huge maybe. If you guys just don't want to spend that 75 bucks on the real one, and you're like, you know what, I don't care much about how the paint apps work on this figure, then by all means, he's worth it to you. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.